Things.
Sorry.
Things and
Things
stuff.
Things and stuff and things and stuff and stuff and things and stuff. Hello! Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, manga. Hello. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our third session of the Sunken City of Nauthis, a D&D campaign, D&D Actual play with some really cool, awesome people, and me, your little purple tiefling girl. Hello, hi. She is neither little or a girl. She is a bodacious babe
Barely
woman.
purple?
Huh?
Barely purple? I would call that more of a lavender.
I am kind of like, I am very lavender. I am. I'm like a
Purple.
Yeah, lavender purple.
Purple. Purple.
And why is she purple?
Why is it purple?
Purple.
Even as a tiefling, I'm just like pale as hell. I'm just
Wow. Self shout out.
That neat lifestyle.
Honestly, I'm a pale. I am white,
I mean,
people.
You do work in a library, like there's not a lot of sun.
It's true.
It damages the books.
It's well, yeah, it does. I mean, like, even if there was even if I went outside, there's no sun out there. My library is in like kind of a it's interplanar. It's like in between planes. There's no sun in between planes.
There could be.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. There could be, but there isn't. It's not that bad. Okay. I appreciate for once that you're like, I guess, trying to help me out here, Jay. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to take this. It's kind of weird that like, I kind of was expecting you to be like, yeah, you glow in the dark. You're so pale, and you're like, it's not that bad. And I'm like, I don't know how to take this now. I don't know.
Just like, I mean, I fucking glow in the dark.
It's for sure once now. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna go cry to your wife, and then you'll have to be nice to me again. So how about that?
Yeah, how do you like them apples?
How you like
The
them
adult-
apples?
The adult version of I'm gonna tell mom.
I'm gonna tell your wife.
Tell your wife you're mean to me.
Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Be like, Cricket.
Why is everyone so
Mean to me? Oh my god. Okay. So here's the deal. I am almost finished with my food. I am
Overtime?
shoving chicken and rice in my face because I don't know what time management is.
Who needs it?
Hey, check your time. I'm scarfing strawberries, sure guys.
Like birds. I'm also eating bread, lunch, dinner, things, food.
Mother!
Snack time.
Mother, I am hungry.
Mother,
Mother.
may I have some loops?
I crave violence, mother. So, if those of you that have not read the title. Apparently my players are a little concerned that I'm gonna try to like kill them today. And that's not the case. That's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
So you say.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to
Can
think
somebody
that
clip that?
Yeah. For correction for the chat, she's not gonna try to kill us. She is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and clip that for our lawyers.
I promise that as long as everybody
I, for
as
one,
you roll
welcome
good,
to
you
the
shouldn't
cold,
die.
icy grip.
See, what's gonna happen is we're all joking about it now. Mike's gonna be the one who dies because
I'm
of the
gonna
ranger
be the one that
curse.
dies. I'm
Mike's gonna be the one who
welcoming
dies.
I
Death's
am
cold, icy grip. I'm here.
honestly look, not to like I'm saying this because I feel like it's gonna offset. This is the best place for you to die.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
On the
we're-
ocean, where I can dump my body. You got it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying
My
because
drowning body.
the best place for you to die is
Convenient.
here at the beginning because
It's
you
not
know
we
that
leave
bad yet.
because we can
We haven't even
pick
gotten
up
to the main story.
Yeah.
we can pick you up at the we can pick
the
up your
port.
new character at the port. Yeah.
Oh,
We-
yeah, you're right, LD. My bad. The best place to die is at the beginning of the adventure, so that no one grows attached to you. You're right.
It's like nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
You're nobody. You can
Yeah.
just die right now.
You're just
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not like
Dude.
it's not like I have like
Right
lore
now, no one
things and
cares.
yeah, it's not like if you
We're not level
die
lore yet.
there's story stuff that I have to completely rewrite. That's not like a
Yeah.
There's stuff already in motion. We can't stop.
yeah,
now.
like gosh, wow, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway,
I'm afraid.
Not-
Okay, they're like my children.
as a
I'm not
treat.
planning to kill you, LD says as she loads the shotgun.
Look, I'm not planning.
I'm
to
a
kill you.
very bad shot. I'm a
Look, if you could kiss the brick before you throw it, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you want to like take some time, carve my name on that bullet for me?
Oh my!
No.
If anybody knows about carving names of bullets,
Hey, okay, hold on. The names were carved on the side of the gun, not the bullets.
true.
That is
Listen, I'll be
my
honest.
gun.
I'd love for a called shot. Like, I'd love for you. We'd get in combat. You go, I'm gonna kill you today. Like, oh fuck yeah! I want you to-
yeah.
I want you to point. I want you to point to the fences.
For all the viewers to see.
Look, y'all start with clearly say backup characters. I said backup characters, didn't I just hear fucking Brennan Lee Mulligan.
You bring backup characters?
It's like you heard me
No.
say backup characters, right? Oh my god. Oy. All right. Anyway, I don't know. Are we ready? Do we want to like just jump in? Does anybody have any housekeeping? Anything they want to? I don't know. Anybody got anything they want to promote out
Yeah,
there? What
that
the
right
fuck
there.
is that? Stop it!
I got that. That's what
What
I
did
wanted
you
to get
do?
down.
What did you do?
It was the
Nothing.
perfect distraction. Like, hold on. In the credit card.
Oh. Subs.
That's what I told
I
you.
should
I'd
probably
pay.
I should pull the stream up. Do that.
I don't know what to do with y'all. I really don't know what to do with y'all. Y'all know I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it very
LD.
much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If it makes you feel better, LD, I promise I will never give you money.
That was the wrong time. Oh god, I almost spit water all over my keyboard. Oh no.
That's how you attack the DM.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god, I appreciate that. Thank you for that little bit of levity.
encouragement.
I appreciate that I can at least trust one of you. But seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. For those of you, you might see if you're watching the Twitch stream live, there might be a message that comes up. I'm fine. I want everybody to know that I'm fine. I haven't even told these guys.
What?
I'm fine.
What?
I had to go to the
What is
doctor.
what?
I had to go to the
Oh.
doctor, and I have a bit of a heft. It's a bit of a chunky bill. I don't got like health insurance, so
Yeah.
currently
Same.
at this moment.
I rescind my
Um,
promise.
Can I unpromise to send you money?
No, nobody. Look. I am saying this. I am saying this in also to say I never want anybody to feel pressured to give me money. It is not your job to pay my medical bills. I am just saying, like, if you want to help out, please consider subscribing to the channel and please consider, commissioning me for art. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Oh, Jesus
What?
God!
The actual
Whoa!
shit. What the actual shit?
Okay, I just looked at the chat. I was like, "Oh, Jinda's at it again,"
Yeah.
and I see 25.
I saw the number go up, and I was like, oh,
Milady.
let me count
I was
again.
like,
is
oh
it?
yeah, here we go. Here's Jinda with the five. Oh God.
Sorry,
Jinda with
sorry.
the five.
I was sleeping. What happened?
Finger slip.
Sure you were.
Let's see. I know that
Yeah.
one. I know that person. Who else we got in here? Some good names in here.
I'm just gonna crawl under my desk for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second.
Oh, I know that person.
Hold on.
I know one of these.
I know 3 of these.
I'm just gonna crawl down here for a second.
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna-
look, more.
Oh God, they just keep coming. Oh man.
Under the desk DMing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna DM from down here. Is that cool? Yeah. Okay.
Guys,
Yeah,
roll for
that's cool.
depression.
My wallet's downstairs, so I can't do it.
Good.
We haven't started yet. There's time.
Oh my God! Stop.
Run! Grab him! Grab your wallet!
I literally
Now.
look. I literally. I'm trying
While
to
she's
say you
distracted.
don't. You don't have to give me your. I'm just. This is
I'm not
what.
giving you
this,
the money.
Look, this is why. This is why I hate saying stuff. Cause then I like.
Nah.
Nah, it's cool.
See, if I'm gonna give you money, I'm just gonna go straight through Kofi,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's fair.
as opposed to just
Oh
doing it
my
through Twitch. I'm
God.
just gonna go through Kofi and give you money
I.
because
What
I
el-
can
what
pull that
ser-
link up on my phone and do it through
What
Apple Pay.
services does LD offer on VGen? Character sketches, reactives,
Oh my gosh.
memes.
I do. I draw
Are you talking
memes.
about the amazing
Amazing
artist
wings commission,
LD
look
Lich,
great.
who offers great artwork that you can pay and hire?
You know who's a really great artist that you should give money to? Anya. Anya does art. You should
Yes.
give her your money.
Oh.
Yes.
You should just
Look at
honestly,
this
y'all should just
guy.
give us all money. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
Oh.
should have given you my PayPal. It's absolutely
Oh
lit.
my God. Thank you so much. Oh my God. It was
Again?
just done.
Bad Lich and the spray bottle is crazy.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for this subs. It's very sweet. It's very kind. It's very generous of you. I really appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, everybody's very hot, and everybody's very cool, and at the same time, simultaneously, because language is like that. Thank you so much. If you got a gifted sub, and you're hanging out, if you're in chat and you got a gifted sub, please say thank you to whoever you got a sub from. Also, make sure that you check out all these wonderful people. I currently only have places where you
Oh, that's
can
what I was gonna
go
send you.
to Jinda. Oh, yes.
I gotta find you in my DMs. There it is.
Okay. Also go check out. My.
That's how I got.
I'll get the link in there so that it'll. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Well, anyway.
You're just dying.
I gotta calm down for a second before we get into the session because I don't know how to function right now. I'm having I'm a little.
Do you want me to give you a different thing to be freaked out about?
Maybe.
Okay. So I forgot that I bought Snickerdoodle Hershey's Kisses like 4 months ago, and I
Oh,
stashed
God,
them in my
no.
cum jar in my desk, and I found them today.
I'm sorry. You stored them in what now?
My cum jar.
Huh?
What?
Okay, yeah, I heard it right. Okay.
I have a jar.
Did he stutter?
I have a mason jar that has the words "cum" embossed on it.
Oh, so it's just labeled that.
Yeah, it's a cum jar.
Oh my
It's what it
God.
says.
You gotta stop. You got
My
not the rainbow
God.
dash.
So I have candy. That's what I was getting at. Is I found candy that I bought. I don't know how long ago. It's delicious.
Amazing.
I was laughing so hard I
Absolutely
choked.
Where do
amazing.
we go from here?
Yes, I keep
That's
the
a good
jar in my
question.
desk, and I hide candy in it specifically for me.
That's beautiful. That's really the the jar you keep on your desk. Every PC gamer has one. Oh my god! I was like, there's no way. I must have heard it. No, I did. I heard it right. I heard
No,
it
you heard it
absolutely
right.
right. Yeah, I heard it right. There was no stutter. There was no.
I bought 2 of them.
My
They
my
came with
ears
tube
were.
socks.
They
Yeah, it
came
came with
with
socks.
tubes. They came with socks. Of course they did. Of course they freaking did.
Oh yeah.
Because
Why
it
wouldn't
came
they?
from
Excuse me.
Flork of Cows.
Yeah.
That it was from him, and all of his little sock guys. So that's why the socks.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Okay, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. It really is super helpful. And I love you guys. You guys are great. I'm gonna lock in. Everybody, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna get started.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I can DM. I can do this. I am a good DM.
You are.
Hell yeah.
DM
I am
affirmations of
good
the day.
at D&D. I am smart and I do good voices. Okay. All right, we're good now.
You
Okay.
do.
We're not
Alright.
gonna kill Imelda.
We're not
We're
gonna
not gonna kill Imelda.
we're not
I just
gonna
wanna say
kill
it.
Imelda today.
Today.
No.
Exactly.
Today.
And one day at a time. If we can keep her alive one day at
I
a
am
time,
a regular
it's enough for me.
guy. I can. You are a regular guy. You can walk into a room. You are a regular guy.
The door is not locked. I swear.
The door's not- You are a regular. Oh man, I love freaking Jacob Wysocki. He's so great. Anyway, okay, all right. We really are. We're locking in. We're locking in hardcore. We're doing it. Good. There we go. All right. Last time on the Sunken City of Nauthis, our party was sort of, we'll say, strong-armed into completing a task for Traylorn Rift, who they found out was cursed by a strange artifact that had been sent to him. He was convinced that the artifact had been sent by his old friend Theron Quen, who he was supposed to help build the city of Nauthis nearly a decade ago, but backed out of the project at the last minute. He believes that somehow Theron Quen is still alive, whether he is living somewhere on the island of Lilitath, or is somehow living in somehow the city of Nauthis still exists. That is, nobody truly knows. Let me try this a different way. Let me back up a little bit. Traylorn Rift has been cursed by an item that he believes that was sent to him by Theron Quen, who he believes is still in the city of Nauthis, which was believed to have sank several years ago. Now there are undead roaming the Lilitath Islands, as well as strange, abominable contraptions that, in his slight fugue state, Rift claimed were his designs that Theron stole from him. Is there anything else pertinent that you believe that I am missing? Any pertinent information?
Does he
Okay.
believe this guy to still be alive, or thinks that he's not still alive, but the letter was sent to him from him?
He believes the letter was sent to him by Theron Quinn, and the artifact was sent. He believes that the artifact and the letter were sent by Theron Quinn, to curse him, in seeking some revenge for what he believes to be a slight. He believes that in order to get some sort of revenge on Traylorn Rift for backing out of the project, and therefore, in Theron's eyes, and Theron Quinn's eyes, the reason that his city failed is because Traylorn Rift backed out and was not a part of the project. And so, even though he thought that he was, Rift thought that he was dead for many years, now believes that because of this object, that he is alive, and perhaps the city of Nauthis still, or rather that Theron Quinn exists somewhere around where Nauthis sank. Now, his reason for this is because of a very strange dream he had just before the item came to him. Just before, so for like as part of the recap, Traylorn Rift was sent an artifact of a small, like, mummy wrapped doll with a ceramic sleeping face in a cradle, covered in I believe that was actually something that I wanted to last session I said that it was covered in symbols, and the word that I was trying to look for was hieroglyphics. It is there are hieroglyphic symbols on the cradle that the mummified doll laid on. And these these symbols at the time, I'm doing a little bit of retconning right here, a little bit, okay? Just for posterity's sake, I'm doing a little bit of retconning. Because at the time I said that these symbols could not be read, because even though Jinda Sterling has an ability to read language, and I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, even though they are hieroglyphics, they are still technically a language. They are still technically a language. But I will say you would not be able to gather everything that was on the cradle, but you would have seen the words, apologies. You would have seen, to you they don't make much sense, but you would have seen the name Sami La, and you would have seen Uan, and you would have seen Calamus. So for spelling purposes, Samila is Sami apostrophe LA. And Uan is U apostrophe AHN. And then Calamus is Kalamus. So these are, if you want to, actually, Jindava, if you want to give me a quick history check, you can do that. Okay, wonderful, fantastic, 23, wonderful. You would recognize these. These are alternate names for gods. So these are alternate names because in different regions of the world, the gods that you know will often have variations of their name, but they are, you know, they're the same. They're the same gods essentially, or at the very least, they are. In the way that gods work, they are essentially the same because they represent pretty much the same thing. Some of their intricacies are maybe a little bit different in different countries, in different places, but they are essentially the same gods. So for reference, you would know that Calamus is a alternate name for Quill, who is the deity of arts, the arts and wine. You would know that Sami La is another name for Vir Kadalar, which is the deity of magic and knowledge. And you would know that well, actually, even on a pretty high the Uan is a bit of a mystery to you. You have an idea of who it might be. That one is and the reason is because no one has been able to pinpoint exactly whether it is a separate god of, like, a completely different god that seemingly nobody seems to know about yet, or if it is related to a god that you know of. But some people have theorized that it may be a version of Ilfer, who is sort of the light bringer. He was sort of a Buddha-like figure, just to give kind of like a real world sort of comparison. He was a real guy. He died like hundreds of years ago, but very, very strong religion around him. But some also believe that there are some that claim that it may be related to Horus, who is a deity of fighting and strategy. But there are some scholars who think that because nobody can pinpoint it, there is reason to believe that there is some connection to Toramil, who is the trickster god. But again, there is no exact there's nothing that says like one or the other. It may be but yeah, so you guys, he showed you this strange artifact that apparently cursed him with this like wasting death curse, which he is slowly dying from. And he, because of a very strange dream that he had, where his heart is in the hands of Theron Quen in a strange room that he claims is in Nauthis. he wants to send you, blackmail you to send you on this quest to find Theron Quen, or honestly, he doesn't seem to really care if you find Theron Quen as much as he cares about you finding a way to break this curse on him. He did. His brain is kind of going. The death curse is starting to eat away at sections of his brain. So, who knows really where he what he truly wants. But he said that he had already secured travel for you by ship, and that you would be leaving that evening. So you all find yourself currently on the docks. You find yourself in the Dansbairn docks. It is even in the waning light, a very busy area of the city. There are many people, crowds, people shopping and working. There are just it is a very bustling place. And you realize, as you all kind of magically end up together, because you didn't all come to the docks together, but as if by some pull of fate, you all sort of just happen to congregate in about, the middle of the docks. You realize that you were never told the ship that you would be taking, only that it was leaving tonight.
And we were told it's helmed by a very handsome man.
I would
Very
argue.
handsome man.
I would argue two very handsome.
Two, my bad, yeah. How could I forget? Two very handsome men.
Yeah, Trey
In
Lord was
purple.
very. Yeah, Trey Lord really wanted to get that point across.
Look,
He was adamant.
I'm just
Can't
saying.
underestimate.
I'm just saying that maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a reason that Theron Quen felt so betrayed when Traylorn Rift didn't want to run a city with him, okay?
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were business partners.
They were-
It's not like getting a dog.
Let's go.
It's not like getting a dog.
Oh
You
my
don't do anything to
god.
avoid commitment.
Anything. So as you all gather here, is there anything you can talk with each other? If anybody wants to give me any investigation checks, or perception or anything like that.
I guess I will investigate the docks, decipher which ship is ours.
Investigate.
Yes, please. Oh boy.
There are a lot of ships here, and most of them are very kind of your typical commercial ships, if that makes sense. These are still very much like with as much as there is a lot of technological advances in Glimmervast, ships are still very much exactly what you imagine a ship to be. Big wooden structures with sails. You have heard talk of other sort of ships, even some that might run on steam, but you've never seen one, and there aren't any currently in the dock. But yeah, there's and they all just kind of look the same to you.
I'm gonna also do a perception check and let's see what we get.
Okay.
Because you mentioned it's from. I got a 12. I was
Fail.
gonna try and sniff it out because it's from the islands, which have
Uh-huh.
a different thing.
Uh-huh. I will say that on a 12, I will say that's enough that you start to look down the far end of the docks. Towards so you're currently kind of basically smack dab in the middle currently. But if you go sort of west down the docks, you go west down the docks as if you were going towards Southport District. If you go that way, you notice that the crowds get noticeably thinner down there. There are still like a couple of ships. There are definitely ships at the last couple of docks. But the crowds seem to get quite a bit thinner down there. As if people are kind of avoiding that end of the dock.
Perfect place to go.
So do you try to...
I'm gonna follow my nose.
Okay.
I've got nothing else to go on.
Are you gonna say anything to anybody, or are you gonna just start walking?
I assume I'm one of the, aside from Finn, I think I'm the tallest person, so they can probably spot me and
we've
follow
all found each
if they
other,
want.
but we haven't found the ship. I'm sorry, I was missing
Yeah,
the ship.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yes, you have all found each other, but you have not found the ship. You have somehow come together in this crowd. Again, it's very like, who
You didn't
knows?
just say hi yet.
Yeah.
Friendship is mad.
But yes, yeah, you've all come together. I mean, yeah, you can if you're just like, hey, how's it going? You know, but but yeah.
Wait a sec.
Wait.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Chorus would kind of be following Nim's lead as Nim walks away, and would just like step up to keep in step with their very tall form, and just be like, Nim, was it? We did not get a chance to get well acquainted at the briefing.
Yeah, figured we'd do it on the ship.
On the ship, very well.
So we find it.
If we can find it, yes. What do you make of this mission in general? I know we do not have much of a choice, but this group is...
I mean, it's not the first time I've been sent to go die in a hole for some rich person. Hopefully it won't be the last, but you know.
I can relate, unfortunately.
Life
That's
for
fine.
most people.
So, we're heading to this place that has like less people around it.
Yeah, as long
think
as
that's the general direction. That's at least where Nim and it sounds like Chorus and I assume 15.
Yeah, I mean, unless
Going
if
along
somebody
close.
else, like everybody is welcome to make an investigation or a perception roll.
Yeah.
So like if there's anybody else who wants to make one, you're absolutely welcome to.
I
but,
will do a investigation.
I will also need to.
I will.
That is a natural
Oh.
one.
Oh, and you're just following after Nim. Wherever Nim is going, that is where you
Follow
are
the
going.
tall.
I
Follow
think
the tall
Forrest
person.
starts to look around and like sees Imelda here, who was not part of our discussions, and just gets really confused.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, I also take notice of that too.
Imelda is like right very close to Hamish, like right behind, like just right next to, slightly behind, looking like a nervous little chihuahua. She's kind of shaking, honestly. Like she's she's having a rough time. She's having a rough time. She's a little nervous to be here, but she was convinced by Hamish to come along. And so, you know, she's here. She's here.
Oh my goodness. As we're following Nim, because I'm following Nim at this point, because
Yeah. I'll get to that
unless if
23 for you, Mike, in just a second.
No problem.
And I see Imelda, or who I haven't even been introduced to her. I have no idea who this woman is.
Mhm.
And so I look over at Hamish and I say, Doctor, who is this lady you've brought with you? She was not at our little conference.
Yes, well, I figured we would need more hands. You know, we're going to a dangerous jungle. We might need. I will need more help, and I brought my amazing assistant, or also a partner. Not like that, but this is Imelda, and she is here to help me.
Imelda, Imelda, like, kind of takes, like, a few, kind of deep breaths, like, trying to, you know, kind of just work her breathing. And then she goes, she reaches her hand out, you know, as if to shake yours. She goes, Imelda, right? Student teacher at the healer school, and I am happy to be of assistance.
And in response to this, Sterling actually, one of the very rare times in her life, actually gives a very soft and warm smile, and gingerly shakes Imelda's hands. Ah, a teacher in training. I do commend your passion for knowledge. I truly do commend it, and I hope you learn as much as you can on this voyage. Hamish, does she have any means of protecting herself?
Well, I mean, we are. I can take care of whatever needs to be done.
Suddenly, she pulls a mace out from under her cloak.
Oh, okay.
Armor ready, let's go.
Where were you? Where was this?
It was under her. She's wearing like a jacket, like she's wearing like a coat. Very similar to like a raincoat. It's a yellow raincoat essentially.
What, April O'Neil? It's April O'Neil.
And she's just like,
That's a jumpsuit.
my.
Sometimes it's a raincoat.
But yeah, it's a yellow raincoat, and she like pulls it out from under her raincoat. She's like, my grandmother said that I should be prepared to protect myself at any moment. And
You're a very smart girl.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. And she like tucks it back in her. So, Mike, Finnegan on a 23 perception, you were already kind of moving in the direction, to the west side of the docks, and or at least you're looking in that direction, I imagine. And as you start to like kind of move, as like Nim is starting to move, you see a ship at the very end of the dock. There's a bunch of these like kind of commercial cargo liner ships, and then there's a couple of empty docks, and then at the very end, the very last at the very last dock is a ship. It is a very beautiful ship. For like it is a very beautifully made ship. It has these it is what's the word I'm looking for? It is a unlike these kind of commercial liners that are very like they're made to be kind of plain because they're made in such large amounts. This is not that kind of ship. This is the sort of ship that was made to be looked at. It's got this beautiful dark wood, engravings. There is a beautiful mermaid on the front, on the bow. I can't remember my ship terms. It's got these like accents of like green and red, and it has a flag flying from the mast, and it's just sort of swaying in the wind. And you see, as it sort of switches over, you see what looks to be a cat. It is a cat, haunching its back. It's like a Halloween decoration cat. You know what I'm talking? Like like hissing, full arched back. Like it looks like its hair's on end, sort of thing, and it's like screaming, like a screaming cat. What else can I tell you? Well, yeah, you see the ship, and you see this flag with the screaming cat on it. You have actually seen this ship before.
Oh.
In passing. You have seen this ship before in passing. When you first came to Glimmervast, you took the coast. You started at you started further down the coast, and you worked your way up the coast, because it was the if you kept the coastline to your west, you always knew where you were going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as somebody who has it, as somebody who has some experience with navigating, you know what you're doing. And on one of your stops down the coast, you saw this ship at dock in another town, another city further south. This was quite some time ago. But you do remember seeing this ship, and you do remember that well, actually, will you give me like a quick history check? It's gonna be like pretty low, but like just to see, like, if you if you're getting a nat 1, you don't remember what it was called.
Oh, whatever, shit.
You remember the ship. You remember the ship, and you remember it had kind of a weird name. That's all you remember. But you do recognize the ship.
Are we heading in the direction of that ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I won't say anything. I'll just keep walking with the group.
Is anybody not following Nim, who is kind of like spearheading? Is there anybody who's like not following or wants to do anything else? I'm trying. I don't want to like railroad you if you're like, I don't want to follow Nim just cause. Like, I'm not.
I want to do
honestly,
an insight check on Imelda, if I may.
You want to do? I'm sorry.
I want to do an insight check on Imelda.
Oh, is that what that 19 insight was for?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would you like to know? What specifically are you looking to figure out about her?
I think 15 is just gonna try to see what level of a threat she opposes.
Like 215?
Yeah.
She poses no threat to you at all. she poses no threat to, really, you can't imagine she poses a threat to anyone.
Try her best.
She does her best. She's just a very nervous half elf. She's a very nervous, like, you know, she's a half elf. She's like fairly young. She's not like a baby or anything. Like, she's been through school. She's a teaching assistant. She's at least in like her late 20s, if not her like early 30s. And she's kind of just like, she seems very meek, and she wouldn't hurt a fly, really.
I think 15 just like approaches her and just like starts like smelling her, observing her, kind of like going around her, just trying to catch if there's anything weird with her.
Hello? Are you a part of the party? I was just sort of assuming that everybody that was here was coming with Mr. Hamish, Dr. Hamish.
I think 15's gonna stop like in front of her and give the creepy smile, because he doesn't think she's a threat. She's just gonna treat it as anyone else.
15, I'm trying to smile like I'm told to. Not realizing this is fucking terrifying for normal people.
I'm actually, hold on. I'm gonna make like a roll for her real quick, actually. Hold on. I don't, well,
Roll
what
for
would
fear.
this be? What
Constitution to
that's what
not scream?
I was like, yeah, I was like, is this like, I think this is a constitution check for her, yeah.
To not what?
To not
Die.
scream?
Oh my god!
Oh, I didn't.
Oh no!
I didn't mean to roll that with advantage, but even on a 6,
Even
even if it was, I think she just goes, please,
Horace, please get your little compatriot away from Imelda, please.
Can I?
Forrest is not like that. She walks over and she says, oh my dear, I am so sorry for this. You do not need to be frightened by 15. He means so well. Is a very fierce but very loyal companion.
Are they? I don't. Are you?
They're a person. Just like us.
I'm sorry. That is so rude. I didn't
They're
mean
friendly.
that to come off.
They don't bite people who aren't attacking them.
Oh, okay.
Our name is Chorus.
Chorus?
Yes. Chorus of the Twinned Tongue. She does a little curtsy.
Chorus, it's very nice to meet you, and you, the person.
His name is 15.
15. It's very nice to meet you both.
15, shake her hand.
Can I do a roll to see how carefully can I do this?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
What should I roll? I don't want to roll strength.
No, roll.
Dexterity.
I was about to say
Yeah.
dexterity. I was
Yeah,
gonna be
dexterity.
funny. I was about to be funny and make you roll acrobatics. But I think just a dex roll is fine. Just roll me dex.
Okay,
That's-
I'll try to see if the way I set up this works. Oh, it does. Wonderful.
Sweet. I'm just like, you're awkward about it, but she like very shakily like reaches a hand out, and you kind of like I imagine that you probably do that thing where you kind of like sniff it first, and then you, and then just like kind of awkwardly like you don't even like grab her whole hand. You just kind of grab like her fingers and just sort of like shake it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like her whole arm is just kind of like but you don't hurt her or anything, so that's fine. And she just
You are friends with Dr. Hamish. What brings you on this journey?
I get Hamish said he needed my help. So I came.
We could all use as much help as we could get.
Oh yes.
Paramedics are always good.
I've always wanted to go to the. I've always wanted to go to the Ileofan Islands. I've never been before, and I hear that they're very dangerous, but also very beautiful.
I have heard some of the dangers too, and they do worry me.
Did you know that there are leeches?
I don't want to think about the leeches, but I did know
We're
that.
prepared for that.
Right, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
your dear doctor informed us of the perils ahead.
Right. Of course. Dr. McCormick is very smart and very good at what they do. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Of course, I don't have to bring up.
Well, Imelda, if you ever are in danger, or if any throat leeches are trying to get to us, you have our blade.
Oh yes, and mine as well.
Thank you.
And here's a token of my good faith. I would like to hand her one of the books I got from the library.
Oh, okay.
A Brief History of Black Blood.
Oh, beautiful, fantastic. She genuinely, like it is, the way that her face lights up is like a kid on Christmas, all right? She's like, A Brief History of Black Blood? You would, how did you even, there's no way you would have known. I've been writing my dissertation on this. It's absolutely,
Oh, really?
yes, it's an absolutely fascinating disease. And the fact that it just sort of like came out of nowhere and then it just sort of disappeared out of nowhere. It was, the way that it affected the body. It's really, we still don't quite know all of the intricacies of what it did. Oh, this is wonderful.
Very much so indeed. It also played its part in history, and to properly introduce myself, I am a professor at the Prudenwurz University, or I'm a professor of history, to be specific.
Oh, I've been to the Prudenwurz campus. It's very nice. It's a very nice campus. It's a little big for me. I like that the healer school's a little smaller. It makes it a little easier to not get lost.
I understand. Well, once we reach this boat, I'm sure we have lots to talk about, my dear friend.
Speaking of which, as you are walking and talking, you make it to the other side of the dock and come up on this beautiful ship.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy. And as you get closer to the ship, you notice that there are, there's crew going on and off, like kind of what you expect. It's nothing, like any other ship. There are crew taking on packages and taking off things. But something that you all notice and is that the manner of dress of the crew is not what you would expect. It is not uniform. It is you know, as they like kind of pass you back and forth, you realize that they're maybe a bit dirtier than what you would expect. And you know, there are some interesting fashion choices being made by some of these crew members passing by you. Give me everybody give me like a quick perception. Or let me know what what your passive perception is.
I've got a
mine-
natural 1.
11 for
Right, sec-
passive.
11 for passive. And a 4 on when you rolled. Okay.
Yes.
Passive percent. Okay, so
Passive is
Finnegan,
11
14.
for me.
passive is
Yeah,
11.
12 for passive.
Okay.
And 13.
13. Yeah, I was like, if you don't, you can roll. Yeah. Okay, so for passive perception for Finnegan is 14.
I'm going to lean over to Finnegan and just be like, "What do you bet he got us on pirates?"
Oh, they have a flag. I bet.
And
Well, most ships do not have flags unless they're pirates.
ships have flags.
Oh yes.
I point to all the other ships in the harbor that aren't specifically a decorated ship.
They do technically have flags, but not the sort of flag that you're talking about. Some of them
Yeah,
have
it's
They
like
don't have colors.
yeah,
They don't have colors
they have
specifically.
like
They have
those
flags.
like they have like kind of lines of those like triangle flags. They're like the nautical flags that are kind of like, you know, supposed to denote like certain things about the ship to other ships.
Or
Like kind of a call sign sort of thing, but what's up?
Semaphore. I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah.
yes.
But none of them have a waving flag like the one on this ship with the cat on it.
Fine, not flags, colors. They have colors.
There you go.
Yeah. But for Finnegan, as you're talking, actually as Nim is like asking you about like what do you bet that, you know, it's pirates, out of the corner of your eye you see two crewmates that you can assume are a part of this ship. They're just slightly off to the side, and they are untying rope from around a young woman's wrists. They are untying.
Oh.
They're untying the rope, and as soon as and you see them talking to each other, and as soon as the ropes are gone, they sort of talk to each other a little bit more, and then the young woman turns around and disappears like back up the docks into the crowd. But yes,
That's good.
as you all,
Fascinating.
what's up?
I said fascinating.
Fascinating. But as you are like, as you come up to the ship and as you're like, something's fishy here. This is a different sort of boat. Two very nicely dressed men descend from the ship and walk towards you. You see, hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Ooh.
You
Oh,
see
God.
you see these two men walk up to you, and the blonde one, you see you see a taller man with very long, very like mostly gray hair. There is a little bit of black still in it, but it has obviously mostly turned gray with age. And a nicely kept gray beard, and a truly just very nicely made, it's got leather and linen, very nicely tailored, suit, outfit, whatever you want to call it, with these pauldrons, these like spiked pauldrons and beautifully ornate cuffs, in all shades of purples and blacks. And you also see next to him a slightly shorter man with blonde, back-swept hair, also with a very nicely kept beard and a wonderful mustache. Also in very nice attire. It's in emeralds and gold, and it's just these like beautiful epaulets and like the most beautiful pair of boots you've ever seen. They've got little tassels, they've got little buckles. They're two very well dressed men. And also very handsome. They are extremely handsome. And the blonde one kind of gets ahead of his companion, and he goes, "Hello there! Hello! I am assuming that you sit here by Traylorn, are you not?"
No.
No? You then who are you, and why are you in front of my ship?
We are sent.
You are, okay, all right. What is this accent that I've got? What happened? What
Keep it going.
happened?
I like it.
Live it.
I mean, like, just immediately, this is my default. He goes, oh, so you were sent. Oh, you really had me there for a second. You really had me there for a second. I love a jokester. That's why I love this guy so much. And you just see behind it just the other just standing completely stone-faced. Not a single ounce of whimsy to be had. Other than his very ostentatious outfit. But his face does not portray any whimsy. But he comes up to you and goes, "Hello! My name is Captain Mountberet, and this is my co-captain, Edmund Learn. And we are so happy to be taking you where you're meant to go. Traylorn has kind of explained a little bit of the situation, has paid us handsomely to take you where you need to go. Before we before we get onto the ship, do you have any questions for me? Hold on. We have what? Just 1, 2, 3. We have an extra head. Who is?
Yes, this is my assistant Imelda. She'll be joining us.
And he looks at Imelda, shaking like a leaf, and like turns to Edmund, and you can't he turns away, so you can't see whatever look he's giving Learn, but you see Edmund Learn just kind of give a slight nod, and then Captain Beret turns around and was like, "All right, well, not a problem at all. I mean, what's one more what's one more when you when you already have when you're already planning for 6, 7's really not that much of a difference. Well, do you have any before we get on the ship? Do you have any questions for me? Anything that you'd like to know about my ship, the Antipathy?
The antipathy.
The Antipathy, yes.
Interesting name choice, but regardless, how long do you think the voyage will take to reach Cinnabar Landing?
Well, assuming that the weather holds, makes like a cross across his chest. It'll take us through the night and into about midday. We'll definitely be in Cinnabar Landing before dinner. Before dinner tomorrow.
Good. Would you mind describing our sleeping quarters, if we have any, on this ship?
Oh, absolutely, you do. You of course you have sleeping quarters. What did you think, we were gonna make you sleep on the deck? No! This is a top-notch vessel. We have many places, including guest quarters. You will be sleeping in hammocks, because those are obviously the best for ships. I don't know if you've ever tried to... I mean, I have a bed, but that's different. The captain quarters are a bit of a different... But yes, you will have your guest quarters. There will be enough hammocks for all of you. You have your choice of seating. There's a nice little seating area where you can have your breakfast in the morning, which, by the way, there is a wonderful continental breakfast every morning in the morning before we you will be able to have a very lovely continental breakfast, and if we are still on the seas by lunchtime, which just to be clear, we probably will be. We will probably get there, about an hour or two after lunchtime. We will also be providing lunch. You will have a wonderful catered lunch as well. Our cook is very, very talented with limited supplies. Being on a ship, sometimes you only have so much room for things, and he is truly a genius. So I think you will very much enjoy your stay with us on the Antipathy.
I see.
Chorus
And
raises her.
just tell me...
Go ahead, of course.
Oh, she's like raising her hand, like, she says, why was that woman tied up?
Oh, you didn't see that.
I did. Wait, are you saying I didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, I think Finnegan was the only one who saw it.
Yeah, Finnegan was the only one that saw it.
Okay. I thought you would. Okay.
Well, what did you say your
Oh, I got a natural one on that. I didn't know that was a not generalized description of what was seen. I didn't know that Finnegan didn't tell us.
I mean, I think Finnegan might have said that was weird, but yeah,
I just said that's odd.
Yeah,
that's
unless
just
Finnegan,
to myself.
Yeah, I was like, unless Finnegan, you did say something about it.
Nope. I was arguing about colors of the
ask
ship,
her other
and then I
question,
saw.
which is, she'll say, "We were promised a continental breakfast this morning, but we were disappointed. Is this a real continental breakfast, or is this muffin?"
Important questions.
Important questions. Captain Bray gives a heart. He's like, oh, well, Traylord is not known for being terribly hospitable. I imagine that if he was the one providing a continental breakfast for you, that it was not too nice. But I guarantee that you are going to enjoy the breakfast you have with us.
She nods her content.
Can I do an insight check on just like everything he said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna
it all seems
have the
beyond the
best
level.
time. Everything's gonna be great.
Then yeah, I will raise my hand, not very high, but enough because I'm already tall enough.
Yes, tall one in the back.
Hi. So there are two. The woman with her hands. What was? I saw two of your men untying a woman. What was that about?
Oh, that is. Well, you see, and as Captain Beret is kind of starting to flounder, co-captain, Captain Learn, our gray stoic fellow, steps up beside Beret and goes, what you saw was an exchange of sorts. Sometimes our business is not always in the hospitality, but in, making sure people get to where they need to go. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. He's generally just fine with it, yeah. Oh. Like, he's not taking it back, he's not hiding. He's like, I mean, we need to go someplace, so.
Sometimes you gotta make it seem like something that it's not in order to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not be suspicious.
I understand. Some things in history never change. Anyways, I will, if you have someone that can escort me to my quarters, I would be most appreciated.
Learn, snaps his fingers, like, over his shoulder, and, two crewmates, walk up. These are just kind of, one of them is a rather tall, for lack of a better term, robust, a rather hefty man. A rather hefty man, and, opposite in all ways, a rather, like, reedy, thin man, come up and, come up on either side of your group. And, Captain Beret goes, do you have any luggage or anything that, my dear friends here could help you with, to help you, to take to your quarters for you?
I'll be fine, but as for the others, they can speak for themselves.
Does anybody have any bags or anything, like any luggage that they?
Nope.
Other than like backpack, sort of satchel sort of situations.
I got a bag. That's all that I'm carrying.
Right.
Stuff, yeah.
You got your carry-ons?
If you don't mind taking this.
Yeah, Chorus kind of has like a bag of like some like extra clothes and stuff, but really just mostly has like her books and papers in like a satchel as well.
Okay, wonderful. Well, anything that you feel comfortable handing over to the two crew members, you do, and they start to lead you onto the ship. And you like as you're like getting onto the ship, you notice that like the crew seems to be like not small, but not necessarily what you would expect for a ship this size. It does seem like it is a bit of a skeleton crew, but it's a light crew. There's not, it's definitely not like one of the other like commercial liners where there are, probably like 50 people working on those ships, right? Which this is while beautiful and ornate, is not necessarily quite as big as the cargo ships. So it doesn't need necessarily like a crew of like 50 or more, but even for a smaller ship, the crew appears to be kind of small. So you only see like a few scattered crew members as you are led to a small room towards the back of the ship. And it has several hammocks hanging from kind of tiered from the ceiling. So there's actually like kind of it's like kind of like hammock bunk beds. There's like there's like 3 rows of like hammock bunk beds. And then in the center of the room is a round table with a few chairs. It's honestly pretty cozy. It looks well taken care of. It's clean, you know, as far as like as clean as like a room on a ship would be, a maybe pirate ship. I don't know. And it's adorned with like decorations. There are paintings hung up on the wall. There is fabric. There is one small window in the room. There is a small like porthole window, and it is covered with curtains. It has a little curtain. Very pretty little gauzy curtains, and yeah, and there are like blankets and pillows folded up in each of the bunks. Each of the hammocks have a little folded blanket with a pillow sitting on top.
How many hammocks are there?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12. So there's plenty for you. There's more than enough bugs for everybody.
Okie dokie.
You could all take like the top row and just be like 6, or, you know, if you wanted to, like, or you could stagger yourselves however you want. There's more than enough bunks. So yeah, as you are led into this room, the 2 crewmates drop your stuff a bit unceremoniously. Like, they don't seem like it's not that they like are upset that they're doing it. It's just that like they're kind of like whatever about it, if that makes sense. They're kind of just like, all right, whatever, and just kind of like drop your stuff and leave the room. And as they leave the room, Captain Beret comes into the room after them and is like, well, what do we think? It's quite lovely, isn't it?
It'll do.
Oh,
I appreciate your hospitality.
Pretty good.
Wonderful.
Compared to other things I've been in.
I've slept rougher.
You know, I've heard that quite a lot when we have guests on our ship. I like to make people comfortable. Just a few other things. We are about to, you know, we're gonna start departing very soon, so that we can get on the waters and get you where you need to go. But a few other things. If you go straight out back through this door, you're going to find the privy. Just there, and you find like he's pointing, and you look on like the other end. So basically, you have okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just show you, because it's a little easier just to show you than it is to oh, there's even more in there that okay. So yeah, okay, there we go. I'm gonna put you okay, at the very top. You're gonna see at the very top.
Oh, I see, yeah.
At the very top of the map, that's where you guys are. There's actually more. I there's more bunks in there than it's got a couple little seating areas. Couple, I'll move this guy out of here. He's not supposed to be in there. That guy's gone. But yeah, so this is for now. But you see that he points and you see that he points out of the doorway. And he goes, if you go down those steps right there, and you see sort of a couple of sets of stairs in kind of the middle of that. There's like that vast area where there are a bunch of the cannons, and there's like the and like you see where they have a bunch of they have like some of their supplies and things like that are here, but there are a couple stairs, and they're like, if you go down those stairs, you'll see the privy. That's where you'll if you need to use the little person's room.
We got it.
Screen. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, of course. And the breakfast will be served on the deck in the morning. So you can come straight up to the deck whenever you wake, and it'll be there for you. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything else that I need to tell you before we depart? Well, I think that is it. I think that is it. I think I think we just make yourselves cozy. All I ask is that you do not go into obviously the captain's quarters, which is on the other end of this deck here. That is for me and my co-captain Learn. That place is off limits. But everywhere else in the ship, well, other than maybe the crew's quarters, they might not like it if you go snooping around in their things. But other than that, feel free to roam. Feel free to roam the ship, check things out, make yourselves at home. This is your home for the next next day and a half, night and a half, however you want to put it.
All right then.
Much.
And he will kind of stand there, I think a little bit too long. There's kind of an awkward lull, just a very fat silence, and then he goes, well, wonderful, bye-bye now, and just and leaves. But yeah, so now that you are on the ship, it'll be a little while before you actually depart, because they have to make sure that everything is everything's good. So yeah, feel free to take this time to talk with each other. If you'd like to explore around the ship or anything, let me know where you'd like to go. Yeah, so just, take it away. I'm gonna sit back here and let y'all kind of, figure it out.
Well, if any of you need anything, I'll be over at one of the tables reading. Imelda, dear, in case you wish to discuss the history of Black Blood, I am always available. Yes, thank you, Professor Sterling. I appreciate that very much. Of course, I'm always here to help a fellow scholar.
Here's her little, she could be like over here. But I think I think she kind of looks to Hamish, I think, at this point. I think she's very much kind of, trying to follow your lead, Hamish, I think is kind of where she's at right now.
I'll just start, just unpacking a little bit of research and everything. I'll look at her and just like, by all means, go.
And so yeah, she'll sit across from you. She'll pull out the book that you handed her. And...
Are the bunks like tiered? Like, are they like bunk beds, or are they just like bunks lining the hammocks?
I think I said that they were like tiered, but I think like just based on the way that it looks on the map, they're just like lining the walls. I think it is just like one
level.
One level, yeah.
Yeah, I'll set my stuff in one of them.
But yeah, there is the port window is like right there. It's at that like very little end, and you see like little curtains hanging from it. But yeah. Does anybody? I mean, if it like, just tell me, or I think actually before I think Imelda actually before she like sits down, like she kind of like she's going to sit down, and then she sort of like looks around and she goes, I've met a chorus and 15 and Professor Sterling, and I know Dr. McCormick, but and just like walks up to like Nim and is like, I'm Imelda Wright.
Yeah. And Nim will just reach over, like, 'cause I assume she's putting her hand out, right?
Yes.
She's doing her best. She's sticking her hand out real hard, trying to be. Love her. I love Imelda so much. And then we'll just kind of put their hand around it and just sort of push it back towards her a little bit. Like, nah. It's Nim. It's okay. You don't gotta worry about it. How tall is Imelda?
She's trying to introduce herself.
I got that, old man.
Imelda is I'd say she's on kind of the shorter side. She's like maybe like 5'2".
Trying to like gauge eye level and stuff.
No, you gotta look down. You got
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
for sure.
More so for her.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm used to not being around people who are intent to know me too much. It's Nim.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. Nim. And not and she just walks she walks away. She just drops her head, just like walks away and goes up to Finnegan and basically the same thing. She's like, I'm Imelda Wright. It's or do you not like handshakes as well? I'm sorry. I'm Imelda Wright. It is nice to meet you.
He's gonna turn to her and lean down so he's eye level with her. And look at her with a big smile.
At least someone's nice.
It's a pleasure to meet you. The name's Finnegan, and he extends his hand. You say it was Imelda?
Yes, Imelda. Imelda Wright.
He shakes her hand. My, what a pretty name. Pretty girl.
Oh boy.
No, if she dies, I'm gonna.
Super pissed.
You're doing too good of a job for making her likable, LD.
turns out she's the big
Foreshadowing.
bad at the end.
She's
I-
Yeah, it's all been Imelda. It's always
It's
been
been
Imelda. We should have
it's
killed her.
always
It's
from
been
the
been
rip.
Imelda
Imelda.
the whole way
The whole
down.
time.
She always smelled
I
weird to
was-
me. We should have killed her when I first met her.
I was always there.
Shit.
But yeah, he will enthusiastically shake her hand.
she's beet red, just absolutely gone beet red, and she shakes your hand, but she's just like it's very nice to meet you too. You said your name was Finnegan?
All right.
That's a very nice name too. Okay.
Thank you. I like it very much too.
I'm gonna go sit at the table and read about the plague.
Oh, pretty and smarter.
She's
You're going to kill this woman.
She's so red. She is so red. And it's like, it just like, you know, like it was somebody's like really like embarrassed and they kind of like,
Aw.
she's almost like walking sort of like tinly, like tin man sort of like.
With stiff, like robotic walk.
Yeah, just like, oh, I can't, like somehow, for some reason, my joints don't work right now. And just like plops down in the seat across from Jindava and opens the book and like gets far closer than she needs. Far closer than she needs to, but she just like buries her face in the book.
Of course,
Glasses,
watching all of this with just like a puzzled look on her face.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I
Wanna,
am going to be reading one of my books.
Okay.
uh,
I want to walk up
Chorus.
to Nim.
oh, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I just notice Nim's tattoo, and just
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, so you were in the war?
Yeah. Did a
What did you?
couple years for it.
Okay. What did you do?
What didn't I do? Mostly frontliner.
Hmm.
Then I was cleanup. Then they kicked me out. Well, moved me, kicked me out. Same thing.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Eh.
Hamish. Well, okay, I would have. Never mind. You guys do what you're doing. You guys do what you're doing. I'm gonna let you do what you're doing.
As this conversation is going, I also want to point out Nim has put their things in the hammock, but has removed the pillow and blanket and tossed them on the floor. And is getting set up on the floor.
Amazing.
You try being in a hammock when you've got a bunch of horns and spikes.
I
It's
mean,
not gonna work.
that's so fair. So fair. Absolutely so fair.
It's like getting caught in a fishing net. It's not
Right,
fun.
right. I will say, like, you know, like as you're like looking at like these do look like pretty sturdy canvas canvas tents. Like they're treated. Like you imagine, like you might be okay. You might be all right.
Might be.
Yeah. You're probably not the first being with horns to sleep in one of these.
No, most assuredly not. It has happened before, though. And it's just like, I don't want to risk it.
Right. Hey, yeah, you know what?
Especially-
If you want to sleep on the floor, you sleep on the
Especially
floor.
on the open sea. It's
Nim
like,
can do whatever Nim pleases, really.
yeah. Nim's comfy on the more comfortable on the floor than the hammock. For sake of, I don't want to get stuck.
Right.
That's embarrassing.
Right. So yeah, you guys have this conversation? You're like,
Yeah.
About the war?
I'm bitching about it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you? You familiar with this? And they'll gesture at their throat. So you can see, you've recognized it.
I'm
What
just,
about you?
Just from books.
Huh? Alright. Didn't think they wrote that down, but okay.
There's some records. I keep up with everything just to, have that personal knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of comment on that. Turn over towards Hamish. Very smart of you to do that, Doctor.
Well, it's important to know every aspect. There's a lot happened.
Oh, I agree, very much so.
Started blurring after a while. Everything's all one zombie or another.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, day in, day out.
If you don't mind me asking, Nim, where were you stationed at originally?
You kind of watch them, like, lean back a little to try and think. To try and remember more so.
This is
pull up.
Do you need DM help? Because I'll give you DM.
I was looking for the map so I could look
Phone
at
a
it.
friend.
Well, you would have very much been like at the wall. You would have been like that was the front lines. At the time that you were in the wall, like part of the reason that you were still fighting these like undead was because the wall wasn't finished. But there is a military fort that has been nicknamed, and to the point where no one there is a name for it. I believe it's Pentil Fort Pent. I apologize. I'd have to look up.
I think I have to look at. I might have it.
Because I was like I don't remember exactly, but people call it the point of no return. And it is like right there at it is the border between Luxuria and Lavara, which is for our friends Lavara is so Luxuria is bordering two northern nations, Alknost and Lavara. And Lavara has been overrun with undead. Undead that used to be able to, get used to basically attack in massive hordes into places like Luxuria and the small country of Inadia. But have, it's far less common nowadays for several reasons. Not just that, because the Dread Lich is dead, but because of the wall that they created along the border between Luxuria and Lavara. But yeah, that would have been about where you would have been most of the time.
Yeah.
You did end up in Twin Rivers after the war had ended. You were there for a little while.
Yeah.
That was another place that you were. But yeah. Anyway. But you
I was helping keep the line up while the wall got finished out. It's mostly where I spent it.
I see.
So, not a bad gig. Tedious.
I would think not. Well, depending on who you ask. I'm sure Mr. Rift would hate to get his hands dirty in the front lines himself.
Actually, as you say that, I mean, so Rift is try to... Rift would have basically come of age old enough to fight just as the war was ending. So he never really even got a chance to get his hands dirty.
Not that he would have.
Not that he would have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a thing for everyone, but woke up one day and
Oh,
that's
no.
all I was doing, so that's what I
But-
kept doing.
It is very an important part of our history. That is to say, for certain.
I just killed undead. So you're getting the feeling from how Nim is acting about it, and all the previous, like, oh, thank you for your service, and just their non-zero, like their total zero reaction to things is they didn't really think of it as all that important. Exactly. It was, to them, something to do. It's very the attitude they're having about it.
I see.
What
Well,
about
that was
you?
years ago.
What have you been doing? I heard you're what, some sort of fancy teacher, doctor thing?
Whom are you
Yeah,
referring
not-
to, me or?
Pointing at Hamish.
Oh, yes, I teach at the healing school.
It's weird. Nim is going to like lean in real close and kind of squinting. Just like in
Is
like
there something I can help you with? Is there something in your eye?
no, I'm just trying to get a look at you. And like they're like tilting their head and leaning one way and another, and she's like, nah, never mind.
Well, that was something. I'm going to go finish it up,
Unsettling, just
and I'm just gonna walk away.
As you guys were talking, and as you walk away to kind of to what you said, to finish unpacking.
Yeah.
You hear shouting up top. Not like you realize pretty quickly it's not that something is wrong. Basically it is you hear like the captains of the crew yelling what's the word I'm looking for? Tasks at each other. Basically you are about to depart. They're quite literally like pulling out of the port now.
Well, looks like our voyage is about to begin, my good party, I would say.
It's such a I'm sorry, the way you said that, it just like reminds me of like when like old people try to like use slang to they're like
Just a little out of touch.
yeah. That's pretty
Yep,
funny.
history professor right here.
If y'all would like, we could take a bit of a break here, and then when we come back, we can get into some more, if you guys want to talk with each other a bit more, or if you want to explore the ship, or, whatever tickles your fancy. Like, again, shenanigans. You guys have a journey. You guys have several hours. You're gonna have the whole night. It's still evening. It's like still fairly early evening right now. So, I mean, it's not like you need to tuck into bed right now or anything like that. So you guys have time to explore, or hey, if you want to, if you're like, we're done, we'll just wait till morning. Continental breakfast sounds exciting. We'll just go to sleep and we'll time skip to the morning time. We can do that. But right now, let's take our break and we'll be back in a few minutes.
That's good.
Huzzah!
All right, huzzah! All right, y'all, we'll be right back. Hello, we're back, everybody. Let me stop that. By the way, if you enjoyed that little tune that was playing, it played at the beginning of the stream and also during part of the break. That was actually music made specifically for me for the stream. My partner made it for me.
Aww.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Toe motor. Toe.
Cow.
Toe. That's T-O-W, not T-O-E. T-O-W. Such a talented cutie. My partner is a very talented cutie. They make awesome music, and they made music for me.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Because I was like, I need a little something, something. And they were like, let me me do a little something, something, and they did a little something, something. Also,
Leo something.
also, y'all need to quit. Quit with these
Quit
gifts. Quit with these gift subs. You gotta quit.
Quit what?
You gotta quit. Quit it.
Nah.
Seriously
Quit
though,
what?
I appreciate it. Y'all are. Oh my god. Ah! Ah!
Anyways, welcome everyone.
Jayce sponsor.
Welcome back,
Jinda.
everyone.
Ah! Thank you.
Broke
I
from the air, she's just
appreciate
making
it.
noises.
I can't fuck shit. I don't know. I'm really bad about people giving me messages. I don't know what to do, okay? Right? Thank you so much for gifting subs. You're really awesome. Just always sounds
Yeah, whoever that was, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate it. You guys are great. You guys are really great. I'm not gonna cry. I literally, when we were on break, I was like, you can't do this. I'm the DM. I make you cry. You don't make me cry.
Jay, be quiet.
Oh,
Don't give away my.
I do think I need to set it up where for some reason it's like doing the alert for like every sub, and I'm like, I need to like it's supposed to just do like so and so like gift, and then it's not supposed to. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's wonderful. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to the Sunken City of Nauthis. We're on a boat.
We're on a boat.
We're on a boat.
Oh.
We are, in fact, we are on a boat. The party has been escorted to their guest quarters on the ship. They, very lovely little area with hammocks for them to sleep in and a nice little sitting area. They were provided with blankets and pillows and are guaranteed a continental breakfast that they are going to enjoy, and a catered lunch on their journey to the Lilitath Islands, to Cinnabar Landing. So we come back to our players just hanging out, whether they, and whatever they decide to do. It is still, like I said, it's still kind of early evening. The sun, there is still a bit of sun in the sky, but it is like it's dipping below the horizon. And the ship is, you actually feel it. You feel the moment that the ship, it's sort of like you hear the creaking, and it's sort of like the splashing of water, and you can hear even from like you're just below the main deck, so you're on like the second level of the ship, so you can hear like the sails fall, and you can hear the crew shouting to each other in order to make sure that the ship runs smoothly. And then you can feel as, the ship sort of rocks as it exits port and makes starts its journey.
Alrighty. I'm going to find a stopping point in my book, put a little bookmark in there, leave it on the desk, and I'm just going to go walk out to the top deck for a little smoke break.
You're gonna.
I didn't even explain it. I just put the book down. I stand up. I pull out my pipe and I head upstairs. I head up to the top deck.
Okay. Here, let's see. How do I? I think I can just. Well, we'll just move you. I think.
Where am I?
Do you, would you like me to put your token down for you?
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I have it. I don't.
If you want. It's mostly just for visuals. Like, it's
Yeah.
you don't have to, like, be, like, you can...
I don't have a token of the PNGs. I don't believe. Unless you made one, I'm not sure.
Let me double check. I think I did. No, you don't need one with the PNG. I mean, it could just be the one that you have. Like, that's totally fine.
HD Chorus joins the party. He looks incredibly sharp.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do not know. I know that there's like a way to do it, I think, but I don't. We're just gonna. We'll move back. Well, no. I was talking more of because Jinda was going up to the upper deck, and we'll just switch. We'll just switch back and forth. But yeah.
Oh, you should be able to grab out of everybody. I think Jinda or Jinda and throw them onto the map themselves, like attached to it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Yeah. Right now, you could just you come up right about there. That's good. There's either one of those stairwells, and you come up to the deck to get a little smoke break. Is there before is there anybody else who wants to go anywhere else in the ship? Just for right now. And then we'll
go outside to go to like the top of the mast.
You want to go to like the crow's nest?
Yup.
Okay. All right. I will say, well, you can go up to the top deck. And so, okay, I want you to, for right now, go up to the top deck, place your token down you near the front of the ship there. You should see where the crow's nest is. You'll see like, and put yourself like at the bottom, like in that, where that net is kind of area. That's kind of where you can put yourself like right there for right now. Does that make sense? Oh, wrong way.
Over here?
No.
Oh,
no, at the top.
Wait, yeah, this one.
There you go. Yeah, right there. You can be like right there. That's fine. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else want to come to the deck of the ship, or does anybody want to go to the bottom or anywhere else, or you can just chill out where you're at?
I wanted to ask Imelda if I could have a private conversation with her, so I'd probably go to the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna move y'all down to, this is the bottom deck of the ship. Yeah, wherever you place yourself somewhere down here. There are like 2 sets of stairs you can go down. And I will place Imelda with you.
Probably around here.
Okay. All right. And so I'll place Imelda right there. Okay. Okay. So, anybody else? Anybody else going anywhere else right at the moment?
No. Just once everyone else has their bits, I'm just gonna talk to Finnegan, but that'll just be in the same place probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Nim's gonna stay put, probably going, just reorganizing their bag and just cleaning stuff, not going to pay attention to whatever conversation will happen in the room.
Okay. I just wanted to like kind of get people, like, because I'm gonna be kind of like switching between, so I just wanted to kind of get people in places, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will start with the we'll start with the top deck. We'll start with our friends here on the upper deck. And we'll start with 15. because in order for you to get up into the crow's nest, I would like you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check for me, please. Just to get yourself up there, because it is like there are like ropes and stuff, but you still need to like, you know, you've probably not been on a ship before, so just kind of like trying to work with like the sway of the ship and like, you know, just like trying to crawl up there. So yeah, just whichever acrobatics or athletics, either one works for me.
All right, let's see.
Okay, 15 athletics. Okay, you get up there. You get up to the top, and you crawl into the crow's nest, and there is a man, he's older. He's not like ancient, but he is older. He's an older like half orc man. With very long, like blonde hair. It's like kind of blonde where, it started to go gray, so it looks very white. But it's not like, so it makes him look a bit older. But yeah, so he's got like this kind of blondish, long blonde hair with like white gray in it. And he's sort of tall and kind of he's sort of bird-chested, if that does that make sense. Like he's got kind of a wide chest, but he's rather thin. And he's sort of like, he's sitting in a chair up in the crow's nest. And he's like kind of leaning back, and he's just like,
I feel like 15 is just gonna cautiously like hear him snore, and he's just gonna go like to the edge of the crow's nest and just gonna observe Jinda from above.
I want you to make a stealth check for me.
Sure.
Oh boy.
This is just for you're doesn't even flinch. He doesn't even like that. There isn't there. You think that there could be cannon fodder, and he probably wouldn't wake up. But yeah, no, you sneak right by him. You sneak right by him, and yeah, just lean over and watch Jindava. Which Jindava? You just smoking your pipe? You got
Yes,
anything you want?
My blackened mahogany pipe. Just looking oh yeah. Looking out at the waves as our ship is sailing forth, and I would like to take a bit of a step back and kind of go through a few motions. I unsheathe my sword.
Okay.
Which I'm just doing a few practice, movements and whatnot with my blade. From up there, do you think 15 could hear me from up there?
I mean, it depends on how loud you are. They like if you're speaking in like an elevated tone, they could definitely hear you.
Okay.
And they could like if you're like grunting or stuff like that, they can probably hear you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm gonna.
But yeah, I just
unsheath
my sword for a brief moment, and I make a few motions with it, getting comfortable with it again. I kind of look at it and kind of, check and make sure it's in good condition as always.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to roll insight upon my blade itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, that was horrible. Never mind.
I mean, it looks like your sword. It looks like your sword, and it's in good condition.
It's a sword, yes.
Yeah.
This is a sword.
It's your sword.
This is a sword.
And it's
Yes.
yeah.
And I kind of just sheath it back again, and after a while, I finish my smoke break. I put my pipe back into my coat, and I saunter my way back down to the quarters.
Before you saunter your way back down, while you are sort of, looking at your sword and sort of like, kind of couple of like practice swings and that sort of thing, I would like you to, what do I want to make you roll for this? I guess perception. I guess perception is
All right.
is
That's
the
just as good as my insight, so we'll see.
a
9.
9. You overhear a couple of there's some crew members kind of close by. We'll say what the heck? Hold on. Sorry. Roll20 just did a weird thing for me. I gotta get back in. Oh no. It took me out. We'll say like, okay, there's like these two guys right over here, okay? These two crew are chatting with each other. From where you are standing, you cannot hear what they are saying, but you can see that they are like looking at you. Like, or rather, they're like, they keep kind of glancing in your general direction.
Since I'm kind of already on my way there, I look at the both of them and I say, may I help you too?
And these crew, they're very like one of them is just sort of like an average human, balding human, wearing he appears to be attempting to mimic the elaborate outfits that the captains are wearing. It's but it's in a way that like it doesn't quite hit the mark because the fabrics and stuff are not quite, as nice as what they are wearing. But he is wearing like a lot of like kind of different belts and like kind of a flowy top and it's sort of like blacks and shades of like just mostly like black and gray. And he is standing next to a tall tabaxi. They are I forget what the type of cat, but it's like white face, like calico. They're like a calico tabaxi. With they have like this like kind of, they have like a curl of hair in the front that sort of looks like kind of like almost like a pompadour, like a bouffant in sort of like a brown fur, and you can see like sort of spots of like brown and black, and that's sort of like the dark brown and then sort of like the more like caramelly color kind of calico colors, and it's like a white face. And honestly, the cuntiest cat you've ever seen. And they're just like, and like you walk up and the bald man, he goes, no, but we don't need anything. Gable, do we need anything? And the tabaxi, Gable goes, and like looks, like eyes Jindava like up and down, and is like, we were just discussing your fun little crew that you have. Quite the ragtag.
Oh, really?
Yes, quite the ragtag little group you've got.
And I dare say the captain that you serve also, I mean, clearly, and I point towards the balding man, clearly is developing a bit of a fan club, I can see.
I would say I'm a fan. You know, they're kind of my bosses, but they're cool guys or whatever. But you know, we're like a really tough crew, and I don't know, we were just worried that you might get yourselves into some trouble out there on the islands, but you know, that's none of our business.
Well, I appreciate your concerns, but fortunately that is our business at the end of the day, but I do appreciate the concern.
The tabaxi, like, just gives, like, a big sigh, just like, I mean, you'll probably be fine. You seem like you can handle yourself or whatever. It's the little one, the little nervous one that I'm the most worried about.
Can I be honest with you? What is your name?
Gable.
Gable. Well, she worries me as well. Well, she reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger. A bright, eager scholar, you know. I hope that she learns the most out of this and comes out unharmed.
Look, we're not really supposed to tell you about that, but we overheard the captains talking about where you were going after Cinnabar Landing, that you were supposed to be making your way to the northern part of the island for gods know what. You do know about the fog, right? And the pirates?
I've heard some rumors of pirates, but the fog is something new to me. Tell me a bit.
Well, there again, rumors, I suppose. By the way, the pirates are not rumors. There are very much pirates all along Bootleg Strand, which, of course, a place called Bootleg Strand, of course, there are nothing but pirates.
I figured.
Nothing but pirates. And they're not nice pirates. At least we're nice pirates. And stops themselves for a second.
And I look up at the Jolly Roger. Yes. Anyways, the fog, Mr. Gable.
Right. The fog. So, there's a little rumor going around in Cinnabar Landing that not only are there undead just absolutely running rampant in the jungle, but also, like, whatever those strange contraptions are, I've only seen them in parts. I haven't seen them whole. But there's also apparently this fog that is just appears out of nowhere and can drive you mad. Just absolutely drives you mad.
Interesting.
And you, like, don't know that you've come across it until you come across it.
Something I'll have to ask the locals about then.
Good luck with that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, just if you want to know anything about anything outside of Cinnabar Landing, you're gonna have to talk to the Merchant Princess, and trying to get an audience with the Merchant Princess is, well, to say the least, it's a pain in the tail. our captains have been trying to get, every time we go to Cinnabar Landing, have been trying to get an audience and have been turned down every time.
Interesting. Anything else you know of these princes?
Well, I know that there are 7 of them, and that they basically control all of the economy in Cinnabar Landing. And, like, some of them are kind of neat and, like, not complete awful people, but, like, most of them are, I don't know, they just, like, don't like talking to us for some reason.
I see. Would you happen to know if they have any history with Traylorn Rift in the past, in terms of both personal or business-wise?
Who doesn't have business with Traylorn Rift? Yeah, they absolutely do. He basically is the reason the merchant princes exist there in the first place. It's his money that made Cinnabar Landing what it is anyway.
I see. Then, in that case, I think I have a means of gaining an audience with them.
Okay. You're a very confident woman, and I like that. From over here.
Well, in any case, I appreciate you and the rest of your crew's confidence. It is very much assuring.
Oh, yeah, we're, like, famous or whatever.
That's an out of character laugh, I'm sorry. We're, like, famous or whatever.
I'm having a lot of fun with this character.
Oh my god, Gable. Oh, Gable. I cracked from Gable. Okay. Anyways.
How much of this did 15 hear?
I think you, I think you hear quite a bit of it. They're not exactly being quiet. Like, they're not, like, yelling, obviously, but they're not being quiet. And you are kind of basically, like, right above them. So,
Alright.
yeah, I think you hear a good bit of this, yeah.
Also, could I do a quick Arcana check on Jinda?
An Arcana check?
Yup.
Sure.
Oh, please let it be good.
When we're asking for rolls, do we want to ask what we're trying to ascertain first before we ask for the roll? Just to narrow it down a bit.
I mean, sometimes I'll ask. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes I'll ask, like, to figure out what you're trying to look for first, and sometimes I'll wait for you to roll and then figure out what you're trying to figure out.
Up to you.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I am kind of curious though. Like, what were you trying to?
So let's say, for reasons only you know, dear DM, they're trying to ascertain if Jinda has some links to this very particular person. I think you know who I'm referring to.
Oh, I'm not sure that at this point in time, I'm not sure that Arcana would give you the answers you're seeking.
Okay.
I think, and even so, I think with an 8, you're not getting any sort of other than, like, you can tell that Jinda has magic, right? Like, you know that Jinda can cast magic, so, like, you get that sense from her. But other than that, there's nothing.
Okay, that's still good.
Yeah. For sure.
Also, if I may ask, since how much do you frequent Glimmerfast, if you don't mind me asking?
really depends on, like... So sometimes Glimmervast is like, really doesn't care if we're there, and sometimes Glimmervast really cares if we're there, you know what I mean?
I see. Would you happen to know anything about my motley crew? Any of them individually, perhaps?
Hold on. I mean, I don't know anything like super crazy or anything like that, but let's see, what would be like a I only know like the things that we've been told. So like our captains are told some stuff about you guys. And then like, you know, and then so they sort of like told us, the crew, a little bit about you guys so that we could just like, I don't know, be like aware of like what you were capable of in case you kind of went like cuckoo bananas or whatever, I guess. I don't know. So I like
Bananas.
yeah, like crazy. Like if you tried to like kill us or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure what my captains were worried about. Cause I mean, like you guys seem really chill.
Was there anyone in particular they showed concern for out of the crew?
Yeah, the Dragonborn one apparently is like real deadly. Could really like kick some ass and has definitely kicked some ass, you know?
Oh,
And the same thing with like the little one, the little like animal looking one, the one that kind of like looks like, you know, an elf and like a
I know the one you're referring to, yeah.
I could not remember the name of the creature I was trying. It was like there. You ever like think of a word and then like as soon as it tries to come out of your mouth, it's completely gone?
Yeah.
Was it not a bullet? I wasn't thinking of bullet. What was I thinking of? Maybe it was a bullet. I was like, if an elf and a bullet had a baby. Yeah, that was, I think a bullet was what I was thinking of. Anyway, but yeah, apparently, yeah, that little guy, or whatever they are, is kind of like, yeah, got some crazy things going on.
Like what?
They're like, they fight, a lot. Like, do you know anything? I think that like at this point, actually, the other crew member, the balding one, actually like puts a hand on Gable's shoulder and is like, maybe we shouldn't actually be telling them all of this. I feel like this is like, we're not,
I'd like to roll for persuasion.
Sure, absolutely.
Damn it!
Oh, I think that like, honestly, I think that Gable like kind of starts to sort of like, whatever, it's fine. But then, this other crew, the balding one it's just like, if Greybeard finds out that we've been talking to them about all this, we're not gonna get breakfast in the morning. Or we're gonna be put at the very end of the line and then all these guests are gonna eat all the good stuff. And then that gets Gable's attention. And they're like, ooh, yeah, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, like, I don't know anything about anybody. They're all like just really good people.
And then I say, "Are you sure?" And I pull out my coat and I shake a little bag of my coin inside.
I mean, how much are like do you just shake it back like what do you? I think they Go ahead.
Let me think here. What would be a good bribing amount for these people? How well off are these two, financially speaking?
I mean, they're the crew for a pirate ship. They're probably not like swimming in gold or anything. I mean, not like individually. Like the ship itself, like, you know, they look like pirates. They're dressed like, you know, they're kind of a little dirty. They're dressed kind of eccentrically, but they're not like, it's not like they're in rags, you know what I mean? Like they're not, they're the stuff that they have is like well kept, if a little dingy from like, because honestly they probably got to port and yeah, they probably got to port and like basically picked you guys up and then left. So it's not like they really had time to like, you know, they've been on the sea for a little while. It's kind of just the grime of being on the seas for a little bit. And yeah, they're obviously like they're not like trying to kill the captains or anything. So obviously like they don't hate their jobs here. So they're obviously getting paid, or at the very least like, you know, have some real good benefits working here.
How about I give you 5 each, and I make sure I give you a part of my continental breakfast. The good stuff first. Would that jog your memory?
Ooh, oh boy. I'm gonna have you make me another persuasion check, but with advantage this time.
Alright. Persuasion. 18.
Okay. First, they hold out their hands because they want money first.
Okay. All right. I give them 5 each. There we go.
Are these gold pieces?
Yes.
Okay. As you place them there, they like close it, and then they at this point they lean in a little closer. Now this at this point, 15, you are not you're not going to be able to hear what they're saying from this point on, unless you want to try to listen.
I guess what I will try to do, because I imagine I'm just gonna move my little. I imagine this area down here is a little higher than where they're standing.
Yes, yeah, it is. Like this platform here is a little higher up. It's probably about like I would say like it's probably about 5 feet. It's about 5 feet higher up than where they are currently standing. So there's like a 5-foot platform.
Could I try to like stealthily go down?
Yeah, you can absolutely try to stealth and get closer so you can hear better.
Right. Ooh, that's rough.
I'm afraid that an 11 is not gonna do it. You start to get like, you get down and you start to get like closer to the edge here, and basically your foot gets caught in the net, and you don't like face plant, but you stumble forward, and it's sort of just like that loud like slapping of feet when you're trying to like catch yourself before you fall over. And the two of them, actually the two crew members, and I imagine Jindava as well, definitely hear this and like turn their eyes up towards you.
Darn it.
Unfortunate. My 2 crew folk, I will have to discuss this with you at a later time. Perhaps during breakfast. How does that sound?
Breakfast sounds perfect. And
wonderful. It's a day.
And they start moving towards the other. They start moving in other parts of the ship, other parts of the deck.
And as I head my way downstairs, I take one last really cold glare at 15, and then I head back down to the quarters.
Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Before I'm gonna go down to where Hamish is with Imelda. Unless 15, do you have anything else you want to do up here while we're up on the top deck right now?
This is just a little annoying. She's just gonna stay like at the deck, maybe like here on the edge, looking outside.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right. So I'll switch us over to the bottom deck here, and to where we've got Hamish and Imelda hanging out, having a little private conversation. What do you guys got going on? What's Hamish want to talk with Imelda about?
Yes, Imelda, I wanted to talk to you about this trip.
Yeah. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. The tall dragonborn didn't seem very pleased with me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. And
Oh, okay.
She's always been like that. It's just, thank the gods she doesn't remember me. So I need to let you know, the man that we were hired for is not a good person. The stuff I know he has done, the stuff he knows about me is the only reason I'm doing this. And I'm trying not to regret inviting you, but you are the most important person in my life right now, and I want to make sure you are safe.
Thank you. I don't. What's so dangerous? I don't understand.
There are things that man. There's never a line that he won't cross. There's always going to be. He'll do whatever he can for power, and what he's sending us to do is to find either this cure or to save him or whatever we can. And I took an oath to save everyone, and I'm having a very hard time doing that. But I need to make sure you will be protected, because if I would lose everything if I lost you.
Also, I just want to note. I think that Nim, while they don't really care much, I think more it's they them for that particular character.
Any pronouns are good.
Okay. I just
Oh.
wanted to make sure. Wanted.
Gotcha.
Yeah, primarily they'll default to it, but any pronoun works.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
No, you're all good. Appreciate it. Yeah, but you are good. You can use any pronoun for Nim. You can call Nim an it. They won't care.
Okay.
Preferred pronouns are bad bitch. Sorry.
I apologize. Could you kind of just repeat kind of the last little bit of what you were kind of...
Yeah. Just that I need to make sure you are safe. And like I said, I would lose everything if I lost you.
I mean, that's very sweet of you to say. I mean, I'm not that important. I just, I just, you said you needed my help, so I came along, and I'm just excited to help you, Dr. McCormick.
I appreciate that, but I need to make sure. I don't trust anyone here. I need to point that out.
Should I?
I don't trust Nim. Especially don't trust that big fella. and I would be careful about Professor Sterling.
So I shouldn't trust any of them either?
You are the most trusting person. You trust me, and I greatly appreciate that. And I'm never going to ask you to change who you are, but just be careful.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to be mean to them? Do I need to be?
No.
Oh,
I'm only
okay.
issuing this as a warning. Like I said, don't change yourself. I just need you to be careful.
Just to be careful. Okay. And yet again, she's not. I want to note she's not wearing her raincoat now. She took her raincoat off. So she's just wearing she's in like a very Can I tell you something? Do you need a second?
I'm so sorry.
You're okay. If you need a second, it's okay.
And you say, repeat it? What was happening? I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Imelda, so she's not in her like raincoat anymore. She's taken off her raincoat. She is wearing how do I explain it? She is basically wearing I think what her idea of what an adventurer is supposed to wear. So she has these very like wide they're very like poofy pants, but they're like tapered to her ankles. And she's wearing leather boots. And then she has sort of a it's like just a blouse with like a sort of like leather like vest, sort of almost like corseted sort of thing going on. And she's wearing like leather bracers. Very much not what she is normally wearing. Like she's normally in like very much like kind of like imagine what a woman in like 1910 would be wearing, like long skirts, like neck up blouses, like buttoned up like linen blouses and things, and like but she's in this sort of like adventurer's gear, and you're not actually quite sure where it comes from. You think that it's just that her pants have very large pockets, but she pulls the mace out from earlier. And she's like, I can protect myself. My granny taught me how to use this, and if I need to use it, I will.
Amazing. It's very good.
I love her so much.
If I could, real quick, just some pointers. Always try to aim for the back of the head. Remember, that's where the soft spot is that we have.
Yes, on the skull, on the top of the skull, at the back. Yeah, absolutely. Also, kneecaps are a great place to aim.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
First, do no harm.
Second, take no shit.
Yeah, right? So like, but I don't really want to hurt people if I don't have to.
No, and it shouldn't come to that. We should be fine.
Okay, yeah.
You have not. I don't believe you have taken the oath. Have you?
Not yet. No,
Okay.
I still have to finish my dissertation, and then
Of course.
and get that approved, and then after that, I'll be a doctor like you, and then I'll take the oath.
Of course. So, unfortunately, I can do no harm. However, you have a choice. So, just do what you can, do what you need to do.
Right. But I still... I haven't taken the oath, but I still practice Mesmer's teachings. I still want to. I won't.
And that's like I said, that's perfectly fine. It's just your choice. You have a choice now.
I have a choice.
Yes.
She like puffs out her chest a little bit, like she's like, I have a choice.
And always remember that.
You got it. It's in there now. I'm writing it to memory. I always have a choice.
Feminism.
I can't wait for her to have the highest kill count and turn into the most bloodthirsty
gonna be
thing
great.
ever.
Right?
Like, I just
God.
want her to snap and go ape shit. Aren't you tired of being nice?
Aren't you
Don't
tired?
you want to go ape shit?
Oh
Her
man.
crusher will be legendary.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to?
Yeah, I'll just like, okay, that's enough. Just try to, act normal. We're gonna get through this mission.
So normal. So I'm very normal. I'm very
okay, well,
normal.
don't say it like that.
She puts her mace back away and then she goes, normal. I can be normal.
Master's light, please help. I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay, all right. She follows after you. She just follows after you. Do you just like head back to the?
Just back to the hammocks.
Yeah. Okay. So is everybody's kind of back at the
I think, I believe Chorus wanted to have a conversation with Finnegan?
Yes. Sorry. Apologies.
You're fine.
Yeah. Please, by all means. Yeah, you guys are back in the.
Yeah. Horace will just go find Finn where he's sitting, and this is probably shortly after Imelda like walked away, like stammering.
Yeah. Just pretend she's not here. She's not
She just she says, hello, I do not believe that we have had the chance to become acquainted. You seem like a man of few words. What is your
Can be.
name?
The name's Finnegan. He extends his hand. Your name?
She takes your hand and does like a little half curtsy. She says, I am called Chorus. I do not mean to be presumptuous, but are you someone familiar with nature, with beasts and the like?
Interesting. Well, nature. What would you make it? Would that be my horns? Would that give it away?
I don't mean to be presumptuous, I said. Mostly your attire.
No, you're fine. Yes, I am well acquainted with nature.
We were wondering if you would want to assist us in a small ritual of sorts as we set off on our voyage. It is something that I have been meaning to do for quite some time, but in the rush have not had a chance.
I did be.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I choked. I had to get some water as soon as I finished like that.
She just watches Finnegan just like falls to the ground.
I was dying.
No.
There it is. There's the curse.
Oh no.
Yeah, his heart stops.
Oh my god.
We'll just dump him over his side. it's
Finnegan,
fine.
please make a death save roll for me, please.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it. It was coming. You hit on the one NPC that everyone likes, and you start dying.
That's what happened.
Right? Oh my
You
god.
brought it on yourself.
No, he replies with, what do you need help with?
I do not need help as much as I need company and conversation and an audience. You seem to be attuned to. You have essences about you. We just want your help to focus and try to help. There is a friend of mine that I am wanting to bring here, who I've been missing for a few days now.
What kind of friend is that?
A very small friend. Just a helper of sorts for our journey, to keep me company, to harmonize with us.
Can I do an insight check on Chorus to see what their
what her what is?
I'm thinking of the proper
what's her
words.
deal?
not what their deal is, but more
Like what they're trying to do,
this
or
is being like no. I'm thinking. I'm trying to phrase it because this is
Okay.
cagey, and so like can I do an
Okay.
insight check to realize that there's more being held back?
okay.
Oh, like if he's hiding information from you?
Yes, is more because I want to be upfront about like what I'm looking for, not like something's off about Chorus. It's like okay,
Yeah.
something's off about all of us, but like specifically
Yeah,
this situation.
We're all cagey
Right.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Okay. Let's see. 13.
Okay, I was gonna say if you want to do like a counter roll.
Yeah. I got 18. She seems to be pretty straightforward. She's speaking. Her speaking in roundabout ways does not appear to be
Like deceitful. It's just the way
deceitful
she
or
speaks.
facetious. It just seems to be the way she talks.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Sure. He'll gladly agree. Sure, I'll help.
She will sit down and she'll just guide you over to the corner and just like sit on the ground. She'll pull out one of her sticks of incense, and she'll start to she'll light the end of it and blow it out, and then she will begin to wave it slowly in the air in sort of a triangular pattern. And it is looks as though she is sort of like conducting a small song, and she is waving the other hand along with it. And she is humming a tune, but also intermittently speaking in like a sing-songy voice that goes along with the tune that she's humming. She says, "So, Finnegan, where are you from?"
Around. Further down the coast.
Further than the coast, so far beyond. That is... I grew up in Glimmervast. I have not traveled much beyond its walls. This is not my first time. And she is going to be casting Find Familiar.
Yeah, I figured. I was piecing it together.
You would see, especially as she is casting this, you see that these smoke kind of twines around both of her hands, and you see they kind of like shake and like shimmer almost with like a shadowy essence.
Patient. Sorry.
As the incense, the smoke from the incense sort of takes on like a shadowy hue, and as she does this down left right up down left right up like triangle with a like line through the center of it, that takes form in the air, until at the end of her ritual, she puts both her hands out in a quick ceasing motion, and the triangle collapses, and in a puff of black feathers, you see a small pied crow comes out. A little black crow with a white sort of like feathered. It looks almost like a vest around its like neck and chest. Flies out and she says, "There you are, darling. Finnegan, I would like you to meet Arya." And the crow just like looks at you with one eye as it like flutters, like perches itself on her shoulder.
And he will bow to Arya.
Arya does like a little like hop to you. Like a little like bowing like bend.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Arya.
She says, "This is just a friend of mine to keep me company. Can also help get a better lay of the land, a bird's eye view, if you might say. I just wanted to share this moment with you since you seemed to be on the quieter side and perhaps more attuned to this sort of thing. Is Finnegan like, I mean, not to like, I know you're a fearbog, but are you like particularly like, do you have like any like fey nature about you?
I'm not a fearbog, actually.
Oh wait, you're a Goliath.
I'm a Goliath.
That's correct. I forgot. Never mind. I thought you were a fearbog.
No, but to answer the question, yes, there's some fey about him.
You saw like the shadows in the casting, but you definitely get like a shadow and fiend essence from Arya. Which is, I mean, Chorus is a fiend, so you don't.
Yeah.
Not too odd,
not too odd. Yeah, right. Tiefling, fiend. Okay. Yeah, if I'm gonna lean close and go, well, I appreciate you letting me in on this, and I'll let you in on something too. And he looks you in the eyes, and you see his eyes shimmer from greens to purples and a little black, like basically looking like an oil spill.
Ooh, wow.
And he says, "I have friends too that visit me every night. So maybe you'll see them in the morning." And he'll lean back and just kind of wink at you and walk away.
She winks back, but because she has a mask over one eye, it just looks like she blinks at you.
Blinks.
That's pretty funny.
She will she will go to the window and to like the porthole and let as Jinda is like Jinda's coming back down, she will let Arya fly out and go up to just meet 15, and 15 would be familiar with the bird.
Okay.
Didn't you just summon that? Nim always been in the corner the whole time.
Oh, she'll be back.
Alright.
If you know what they say, if you love something, you have to let it go.
Sure.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, doesn't quite make any sense to me.
She looks out the window a little bit worried.
It would seem the few of you have been busy while I was out on my break.
Just preparing for the trip, the journey, with usual preparatory spells.
I see. Speaking of preparations, I suggest you go and grab a friend from outside. He is making quite the commotion from what I saw.
He just tripped, man.
Fuck, I'm
Maybe
so
a
good.
motion.
You see Chorus's eye just goes like just pitch black and then flicks back and she says, "No, he's fine." As she just checks on him through the vision of her bird.
Is 15? 15's the only one that's not in the bunks, right? You're still up on the deck?
Yeah, I think he will be like just resting his arms at the edge of the boat and just like looking out.
Okay. I would like you to make a let's see. I'd like you to, I don't know, do I want to do, I feel like I like so much perception. Give me, as you're like looking out, give me like a nature roll. Give me nature.
Let's see, nature.
As you're looking out onto the ocean as it, 17.
Jesus.
It's bad. I think as you're looking out onto the horizon, you notice that the waters seem to be getting choppier. The boat seems to be, kind of bowing a bit more, kind of, you're getting a little bit more of that, like, motion of wave. And you look out onto the horizon and realize that very quickly your ship is riding straight into a massive storm.
Oh, jeez.
And that is where we're
no.
gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, come on.
LD over here, like, do I do the storm? Do I do the Kraken? Choices.
There's a sea monster under us.
The Kraken
Yeah,
in
probably.
the storm.
Race for the storm.
Ooh,
Ellie was right. We're not going to die this
storm.
episode.
Yeah, it's next
Yeah.
one.
It's
the
next
The
one.
next one.
Oh,
Next one.
oh my
Gotta
tune
god.
in.
Oh, the flag means death. Oh.
It's us.
Foreshadowing.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah! Next time, some stuff might be happening. Who knows?
Who knows?
Get your backup characters ready.
Get your backup characters ready.
The plot thickens.
I really just like I loved letting y'all just kind of get a little role play and get some information. Y'all got some information on each other. You got some information on
Well, I tried, but someone was being nosy.
You will still get your information because you did bribe them with breakfast and coin. You just have to wait. You'll just have to wait for breakfast if breakfast comes.
Yeah.
Survive.
Would that be something?
For all the information that these two sailors have on all of us.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's any of the crew.
Yeah, technically, you could have talked to any of the crew, and they, basically, the captains are just big old gossips, and they got a bunch of information, and just like,
who would have guessed?
told the crew. Yeah, who would have guessed they were gossiping? They don't seem like the type at all. But what you don't
Well,
realize
one of them
is
does.
it's that.
One of them does.
No, what you don't really. It was Learn. It was Edmund Learn that was telling everybody everything. Couldn't keep his mouth shut.
He seems quiet, but he knows it all.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the quiet ones you got to watch out for. That's the whole point. But yeah, no, they basically just everybody, the whole crew's just been gossiping about you guys ever since they found out that they were gonna have to pick you up. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, got some interesting stuff happening. And you guys are gonna run into some, I don't know, maybe you'll maybe you'll actually get into combat next session.
Ooh.
Maybe there's some combat to be had. I don't know.
Just put Imelda at the front.
Yeah, put him out right at the front. Put her,
She has the
hang
thing
her,
plot armor.
Decaps
She's
him back to
not
the
gonna
skull.
die.
Yeah.
She'll make it through.
hang her from the mermaid at the very front of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, thank y'all so much as always for playing. It was a lot of fun. I hope you all had fun. We will see you next Monday. We'll be back again Monday with another episode of The Sunken City of Nauthis.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, say good night, Phantasmal players.
Good night.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye, chat.